Hello, welcome to Reflections by QCB. My name is Chika Balogun. I hope all of you are having a very wonderful 2023, and I wish all of us the very best for the next half of the year. My apologies, I have been offline for quite a bit, and this was due to some very personal losses that I suffered in 2022. It tested my resilience and my ability to cope with and adapt to immense grief. In a nutshell, it felt like I was losing everyone I loved. My father passed in January, my mother-in-law in May, my beloved first cousin in July, my adopted father in August, and in between some very close aunties and uncles. And in December, my husband passed as well. We buried him early January, and ever since, it's been nightmare just trying to cope with all of it. Pick up a phone call to your dad, he's not there. Your mother-in-law, she's not there. My adopted father, not there. My husband, not there. And so many other loved people in between. Really, really tested my resilience. And I didn't realize that grief was this all-encompassing. I didn't realize that grief could hold one bound. I thought I was a really very strong person. All of this years of my life prior to 2022. But I have learned the hard way that grief is not something you can even imagine or think ahead of time, that you know how you're going to cope with it or how it's going to hit you. And in all of this, I also had to encourage my mother, encourage my brother, encourage my children, and find somewhere to encourage myself. So I'm back. I hope I am better, in a much better place. I will start with dealing with grief and the journey of healing in a personal way, my journey so far, and probably give examples from other people who I have spoken with and worked this journey through with. I might have their permission to share their stories as well, and maybe my children as well, what they've been through. I'll just make it a very quick two episode series of maybe 5-7 minutes, not to bore all of us. Just describing what it feels like to go through such immense grief, and what my coping mechanisms have been, the ones that were effective, the ones that have not been so effective, and all of the other challenges that you don't even see, that actually blindsides you when all of this happens. So I hope you're going to be happy to learn something from what I've been through, and maybe the stories of other people that I share as well. And all of us basically learn something, because when I speak to you, I'm actually also speaking to myself. We're going to start again with a twice monthly series, but the first one would be dealing with grief, and I hope I'll be able to do both of them for this month of July, so that starting in the month of August, we can go back into other life issues that have been my main interest in setting up the YouTube channel. I look forward to hearing from you, hearing feedback from all of you, and what topics, what life challenges or life thrills. It doesn't have to be challenges, it could be excitement as well, that you would like for us to explore and so I'm able to factor them in the coming months, and hopefully together we'll be able to go through it. Thank you so much for listening, and I do wish you all the very best. Love you always.